it's Dee's. How is everyone doing? Today I'm here, I'm going to practice some of my Christmas Eve makeup look that I want to do on Christmas Eve. My children and my grandchildren will be here at our place on Christmas Eve, and we'll be doing all our celebrating then. So I thought it would be nice to practice a little makeup look because I'm going for a casual look, but because of that I want to jazz my face up a little bit. So I've just had a shower and blow dried my hair. So let's start. I've got everything here in front of me that I think that I'll be using. Not sure about the lipsticks yet, but because I'm going casual, I want to go a little bit darker than I normally would, being Christmas Eve as well. So let's get started. And I'll just use this Instant Age Rewind Eraser. It's a concealer and I don't use it all the time. Hardly ever actually, but I'm just going to put a little bit under my eyes, and the lighting isn't very good, so please excuse that. And sometimes I just put some around my nose and then just a little bit over here, because I have some little veins showing there, so sometimes I like to hide those. That's the downside of getting older. You get lumps and bumps all over the place that you didn't normally have. So I might just put some. I think I'm just about out of this, but I don't use it much, so I don't know if I'll end up buying more. I might. So I'm going for a very casual look, like I said. So I'll be wearing this t-shirt, and I have another t-shirt. You may have seen an iron-on transfer video I did, where I transferred an iron-on Christmas tree onto a t-shirt. So I might wear that one Christmas Eve because that has some bling on it. But this one is a fa la la, so I might wear this one Christmas Day. So I like to be, especially if we have Christmas at home and I'm not going out anywhere, I just like to be very comfortable and casual. Now, just recently I've swapped over from using a liquid foundation, which this is the last one I had, L'Oreal 24 Hour Infallible, and I'm finding that too thick on my skin at my age now, so I've changed over to a cream foundation. This one's W7, and I've had it a couple of weeks, but it doesn't go far. There's not a lot of product in there, but it's really nice. It sort of almost dries to a powder. And I also have this Australis, same thing. So in summertime I always go for a bit of a darker colour because I have a lot of redness to my skin anyway. And I just bought this Revlon New Complexion. It was 50% off, so, or 40% off, sorry. And it looks dark, but when I swatch it, it's almost the same as this one, but more of a, I think, a yellow tone, which I'm a bit scared of because I think I need to go more for the pinker tones, but I'm going to try this today. This is the whole idea of practicing. And unfortunately, because of COVID, you can't try anything. They don't have anything available where you can try it out for hygiene, so I just had to wing it, and I'm just going to have to give it a shot. So, and if this doesn't look good, I think I'll be waiting until I can actually see and swatch the colours on my skin in the shops, because it could become a very expensive exercise. So underneath they have a little sponge that you can place in there, and that has holes, so it's all aerated so that it doesn't sweat, and there's a mirror as well. So I'm going to hold my breath and try this one. I'm a little bit scared. That's not too bad actually. It looks a little bit dark, but then when you spread it around, it's not too bad at all. Now in the winter months I'll obviously go for something a lot lighter. And this is so much lighter than their liquid foundations, I find. I still need some because I have a lot of irregularities, but I don't want a lot. I'm used to putting my makeup on in the bathroom, so and I think the whole idea with this one is just to make sure that you try and spread it as evenly as you can. When I have my hair up and I put makeup on, I always try and just put a little bit on my ears. So I've already applied some moisturiser. And I always bring the foundation down my neck because I have a lot of sun damage on over here and just up on my neck. I used to work outdoors quite a few years, and I'm very fair skinned, so just tap the ears. Okay, that's that. So that feels nice. So I think this is going to work well. Obviously the W7's a lot cheaper, but we'll see how much product is in this one compared to that, because this is cheaper, but it's not going to end up cheaper if it doesn't last as long in the long run. So I'm happy with that. I'll place those down there so I have some more room, because it's very crowded down here. It's quite early in the morning. It must must be about 7:30. And I can just hear someone with, I don't know, it's either a lawnmower or something. Now I'm just using some of this light medium powder, and that will set the makeup. And I don't need a lot of this because my skin's a lot drier than it used to be. And not too much down my neck either. And this has a nice little applicator. You just put your finger through there. So this is in the light medium. This is the moisturiser that I used. It's Palmer's Cocoa Butter Moisturising Day Cream. And this has an SPF of 15, so it's not very high rating. But if I do go out in the middle of the day in the sun, I'll use this La Roche-Posay Anthelius Ultra 50 Plus, and this is $20. So I'll put that on my neck and chest and my face. And this one is formulated for sensitive eyes, which I have, so that's a bonus. I'll just place them down there, and then I've got a lot more room. Okay. So, I think I'll do my eyebrows next. And I'm using this W7 eyebrow wand because I love the brush. It's like a miniature mascara brush. And I'm just about out of the product, so what I do is I bought this one, W7 as well, and that has a paddle brush. So I just take it and place some around the brush every 2 or 3 times that I use it, because I don't want a lot. And then I just give it a few little pumps. And Bob's your uncle. My eyebrows are fading quite a lot, and I have a lot of white through there now, so I always just like to lift them up a little bit with some of this. It looks like I'm putting on a lot, but it's quite hard to get the product off because there's not a lot on there, and that's what I like. So I can sort of control it more. And then, while it's still wet, I'll get my brush and then just sort of brush that through, and it evens it out a little bit, and hasn't completely covered everything, but it's just enough for me to sort of bring my features out a little bit around the eyes. I think that's what it does. So that's that. Next, let's do the eyes. Now, because I'm wearing this, sometimes I like to coordinate my eyeshadow to my outfit, and being Christmas Eve, it's fun, so I thought I would go with a yellow, not yellow, what am I talking about? A green and pink eyeshadow. So, with this eyeshadow palette, I bought this years ago online, and I haven't used a lot of it, but I have used the blues, pinks, greens, and some of the browns. So I'll be doing that. Just before I do that though, I'm going to moisturise my lips with some of this lip balm. It's Atomic Apple. And this is what I use during the day just to keep my lips moisturised. And that can sit there and work until I do my lips. Now I have this Face of Australia primer, eye primer. It's very waxy, so I don't use this a lot. But I'm just going to put this on my lids so that the eyeshadow really sticks, because that palette, some of the shadows are pigmented and others aren't as much, and the ones that aren't pigmented as much, they don't like to stick on the skins. So I find this helps. And I'm also going to glitter that up a bit with something that I'll show you in a moment. Now I'll just get the brushes that I want to use. I have this one, and it's number 5, and it's sort of fairly flat. I don't even know what you call these brushes, so I'm no makeup guru. And I just need one. I'll use this one to blend. So I'm going to start with the lighter colour, which is the pink. And I'm just going to put that from the inside corner of my eyes to the middle. Just pat that on. I'm nearly out of that pink. And now do the other side. I love playing around with colour, and Christmas time is one time you can do that. Just got to wipe the brush, get all that pink off. I don't know if you can see it, but right, now we'll use the green. Just making sure that's the right green. I love green. Just going to pat that down on the outer corner and bringing it to the middle. so I think that's going to be fun for Christmas. Green and pink eyes. Okay, now I'm going to get another brush and just do the top of my lids, which I probably should have done first, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to use the Blushed Nudes Maybelline. Viewer gifted me this a long time ago, and I'm just going to put a, what should I use? I'm just going to put this pink, and it's slightly metallic but not too frosted, and that's just going to go all over the top of my lid. And there's this white, and I'm just going to put that right on the corner, just to brighten that up a little bit. That's not frosted much at all, so okay. Now I want to throw a little bit of gold into that mix, so I'm going to get my flat rounded brush. I'm going to get rid of all that green. I love this Naked 2 Urban Decay. I absolutely love the gold. I have not found a gold eyeshadow that I love as much as that colour. And I'm just going to put that between the pink and the green. Sort of blending it in towards the green more. Yes, I like that. Now I'm also going to use the Maybelline palette, and I use this sort of plummy type colour, and I'm going to use this brush and just put some in the crease, just a little bit. Do, and that's it for the palettes, except for this little bit of bling that I've got. But what I'll do, this is Co Beauty glitter palette, so I'm just going to put some mascara on and a little bit of eyeliner just in the corner. if it's one thing that I'm not as good at is applying the eyeliner. And these days I just mostly put some on the top from the outer corner, probably about halfway across, maybe a bit more sometimes. We'll see what that looks like when I've finished with the mascara. So I always curl my lashes. I'm thinking this weekend I might start wrapping up Christmas gifts for my granddaughters. I don't like to do that sort of thing last minute, so my eyelashes are very straight and short. I'm very jealous of the women out there that have beautiful long lashes. So this one is Rimmel, Wonderfully Real. I've had this for a while. I actually need to get another one, but just put a little bit on the top lids, and putting that on really brings that green and pink out. I think the lashes, having nice lashes draws the attention to the eyes. I've tried dyeing my eyelashes, but it only lasts for a week or so and then it fades. There we go. Can you see the colours? It probably looks too whitened out, but it's nice without being too harsh, I think. So now, should I use gold or pink? That's the question. I'm going to give it a little swatch. On my hand or my wrist, or maybe I should use my finger. I think it's better with my finger. That's the pink. And that's the gold. And my tummy is telling me it's hungry. I haven't had breakfast yet. I'll just take a sip of water. So, I think I'm going to use the gold. I love gold. And I'm going to put that right in the middle. Just using my finger. Actually, I'm going to use my little finger. This is sort of like a cream almost. Oh, that'll look nice. That'll look nice Christmas Eve. I'm sort of a little bit ambidextrous. I like to use both hands. I'm left-handed, but I've had to learn to use both hands using a computer mouse. I use my right hand. Need to put a bit more on, it doesn't want to stick on the powder. There we go. I like that. I just thought I have to go to the store later to get some snacks. We're having a sausage sizzle tonight, and I'm going to be all glittery going to the supermarket. I don't care. Okay, now I'm going to just use the eyeliner again and define that corner, and I might take it just underneath slightly. I have a mirror down here that lights up, and I didn't plug it in, and I should have. Right, next is the Chi Chi blush palette. Rose Wall of Shimmer, that's what it's called. I usually, during the weekdays, if I have makeup on, I'll use the Revolution palette, and I normally go for just the lighter colours on that one. But they are more orange toned, and I want to apply more of a pink tone today. I'm just bringing it up to my temples. And you know what, I will use some of this Revolution. I'm going to use just to contour it tiny bits. So I'm just going to squash this brush, and I'm going to use this colour here. And just use the slightest amount. I'll put some down my nose as well. I don't do this step very often, but it is Christmas. And I'm going to use this, which is, it broke when I got it. It was all crumbled, so there wasn't much of that highlighter left, and that's one of the colours that I would have used a lot. Just a little bit of that, and that's it. Simple as that for my cheeks. So next is the lips, and that's the last thing. So I normally, if you've watched some of my makeup videos in the past, this is just about out, but I always use that. Not always, but a lot. And I was going to put that on because pink. and then use one of these Revlon or the Essence lip glosses over it. But I think I'm going to use this L'Oreal lip paint lacquer. It is a little bit on the orange side, but let's just see. I quite like that. It's a lot darker than I would normally wear, and I think on Christmas Eve I might put some lip liner on there, because it's a little bit dangerous for me to wear a lip gloss or lipstick without any liner, because it does tend to bleed down. So what do you think of that? This one, I'll just show you or let you know the colour if I can. It's number 102, Darling Pink. I don't know if it's even available anymore, but it feels nice. And I'm just going to play with this Revlon lip gloss and put some on my finger and dab some in the middle of my lips. And it does not tell you the colour of this. It's 523. That's the number, but if it does have a colour name there, I can't see it. It's way too small. So just get some in the middle of my lips, and that is the look, except for one more thing. The earrings. Have to wear Christmas earrings. So I have these. Actually, you will be the judge. I'll put these 3 earrings on and you can tell me which ones you like. So I have these tassel earrings, and I have some little bit of bling on the top. It's very shiny, silky. So I have these. And I probably will wear my hair down like it is. Put the next pair on. So these ones, it's a moon and star, but it reminds me of a snowflake. So I wore these the other day for the first time. I bought them months ago. I think it was last year actually, it was more than a few months ago. So these are nice and gold and sparkly. Really see them, can you, with my hair? So that's those, and one more pair. These are jingly and I love them. So I'll jingle everywhere I go. And that's the last pair. So which do you like? I'm going to leave these on for now. They do make nice sounds. Okay guys, so let me know which pair of earrings you like. All of those will go with both t-shirts that I have. The other t-shirt is a navy blue. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this makeup video. I just wanted to have a little bit of practice, and I do like the look of the eyes. I'll just come up closer so maybe you can see more of the gold sparkle. So thanks for watching guys. Take care, look after yourselves, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.